Hey guys, Claude Johnson here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. And I was just fiddling around with some riffs, Delta blues stuff. Oh, there we go. If this was the electric, I would probably throw in some more bends, that kind of thing. So this is, I guess you could call it like a Delta blues type of thing. Very similar to a riff from Catfish Blues by Muddy Waters. So you can get that lesson for the whole song for Catfish Blues as part of the blues repertoire package. I'll put the link in the description. But anyway, Delta blues is one of those phrases that I've heard all the time growing up as a guitarist. And all it really means is, Delta is just a region from the Mississippi, and there were certain artists there, like Joe Williams, and later that style kind of became adopted by Muddy Waters and others. So I'll do a deeper dive into Delta blues later in some future video, but today I just want to show you this riff. It's a really easy thing to play in a great groove. So it's in like the open E position. So you just grab an E chord, and what you can do is just play the bass note with your open E string, which always sounds great, and then just pluck some of the higher notes on the E chord. Now you can either pluck like the top two strings, that gives you your root fifth, or like the top three strings with your G sharp, which is part of your E chord here, kind of give a major sound. Or you could just lift off and play the open G string, so it's like a minor type sound. So the little lick that I'm doing here is just the G note on the low E string, and then the higher E note, or the middle register E note, you could say, and that's just on the second fret of the D string. So it's kind of cool because you get this nice big interval, and then especially when you go, you get an octave interval there. It's pretty cool playing in the E position. You actually get the three octaves. You get the low E, the middle E, and then the high E. So you can work all three of those into your riffs. But yeah, this one's super simple, just like that simple. Bum, 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 bum. 5 notes. Well, you count this as one note. So here's the version with the just the major, which I think works well because you're hitting the major here and then you're hitting the minor down here. It's a very quintessential blues sound where you're hitting both your major third and minor third. Notice how dissonant it is if you play them together. But it works, you're kind of staggering it. I think that's one of the secrets of the blues, is finding riffs that give you that minor and major blues, but not in a way that's going to be obviously dissonant or clashing. So now you can also play it, like I said, just with the minor. Okay, so the next step, now you want to try to turn this into a little bit of a longer riff. Follow that up with something. Hey, real quick, before we continue here, I just want to give a quick plug for my free course. It's called 7 Blues Guitar Secrets That Save You Years of Practice. You can get it at BluesGuitar-Com/secrets, or just check the link in the video description. And I think it's got a lot of powerful insights and concepts that are going to help you out. They're going to help you with everything you're doing, including the stuff in this video. So once again, just check the link in the description. Thanks for your support, and now back to the video. So one thing you can do, so here's just very simple. Slide up to my 5th degree, that's my B note. Basically just walking down the minor pentatonic scale. Again, like I said earlier, you could bend this. That's kind of more of the Catfish blues type of thing. You can also hit more notes here. That's a great sound. Slide up to the, this is the 4th fret. Like I said, that's the B note, which is your 5th degree. And then you're also going to get the high open strings. So notice you're hitting the B note twice. I mean, 2 different strings. But when you slide back down, it really sounds cool. You can also do this one with hitting the D note with the open E string. And you can turn it more into, like, you know, a groove. Now this is like, I think this is such a strong groove that it's one of the exceptions where you almost don't need to worry about playing it through a 12-bar blues. I often give the advice, yeah, play everything through a 12-bar blues. It's going to sound more musical, but some blues songs, you know, stay on one chord for a while, and some of these Muddy Waters type Delta blues stuff stay on one chord, or maybe they stay on one chord for a long time, like several verses, and then finally you'll get the move to the 4 chord. But yeah, so now if you want, you can also take it right away into a 12-bar blues. Same idea, just do something on the A chord. You know, here's an A7 with the open A string. You could do that. You know, same idea, minor 3rd to octave, or maybe to the 5th. And this is a nice little 2-note voicing of the A7. This is your 5th and 7th of the A7. So. Anyway, I'm playing a little bit sloppy, just woke up, so sorry for the mistakes there, but anyway, you get the idea. Hope you enjoyed that riff. Play around with it, let me know what you think, and we'll talk to you soon.